Okay, so once again, I am Romana Diana Castillo, your online learning coordinator for today. So our lesson for today is graphics design. Of course, when we are talking about graphics, we are talking about manipulating pictures and editing pictures. So in today's class, before I teach you how to navigate uh, Canva and give you a video how to do Canva, let's do an let's do basics of graphics design first and define what you would find in graphics design. So let's define graphics design first. So it is the form of visual communication that uses words and images to express idea and send a message. So in today's era, digital age, mostly, especially us millennials and uh, Gen Zs, usually we look for visual communication. When we say visual communication, it's all about our sense of sight. So when we see those pictures, we are able to immediately know what it was. So that's visual communication, and graphics design uh, is also a part of art that is digital. And with graphics design, it gives you a lot of idea and it allows you to send a message without speaking. Okay. So graphics design is used for traffic signs. Of course, when we say traffic signs, those are usually what we see on the streets. For example, bawal lumusot, U-turn, and more. And then graphics design is also usually used in advertisements. So one example of graphics design is this bottle from Coca-Cola. Of course, with advertisement, it must be well planned before posting it up and saying that's already good. And graphics design is used for book covers. Of course, the first thing that readers see first before they open the book is the book cover. So it usually happens more in ebooks so that it allows the viewers to already know what the book is about. So with book covers, there must be a title and the author below it, or maybe atop it. So it's actually depends on the graphic designer where he or she puts uh, the author's name. So usually if the author is already pretty much known, sometimes the name is larger than the title. Okay. So of course, graphic design can be with paperbacks, hardbacks, or even ebooks. Now let's define what is digital image. So it is simply the digital image of a two-dimensional image. It can be either a vector or a raster. So vector contains points, lines, and shapes. And a vector image retains its quality even if you zoom in. So it means that even if you zoom in, it isn't actually getting blurry. So that's what it means. Meanwhile, raster is composed of a grid of dots called pixels. Of course, when we say pixels, those are the little dots that you see, and that's what makes it a picture. So the pixel is a word invented from picture element. It is the basic unit of programmable color on a computer display or in a computer image. So pixels are actually the smallest unit in a digital display. Now let's talk about lossy versus lossless. Compression is the method of reducing the file size or the number of bits it is composed of. Lossless compression retains all the original data in the file, while lossy compression removes some of the data to make the file smaller. So that's lossy versus lossless. Now let's talk about image file formats. Okay. So JPEG was actually developed by the Joint Photographic Experts Group, or JPEG, in 1992. The group realized a need to make large photographic files smaller so that they could be more easily shared. Some quality is compromised when an image is converted to a JPG. So JPG is actually widely used compressed image format for containing digital images. So JPEG is actually the most popular among all images. Okay. Meanwhile, in second, GIF or GIF or GIF, it depends how you actually pronounce it. So there's no need to debate how it is pronounced. Of course, when we say GIF, those are usually pictures that are moving. The abbreviation means graphics interchange format. So they are actually small animations and video footage. So when we are actually talking about GIF, uh, they're usually just 10 seconds or 20 seconds that keeps on repeating over and over without you playing it actually. Without the play button, it will keep on moving. Meanwhile, portable network graphics or PNG, it actually supports lossless data compression. It was developed as an improved non-patented replacement for GIF unofficially. And the PNG stood for the recursive acronym PNGs, not GIF. Okay, so I will give you now examples of pictures of this. Okay, that's an example. Then this one. Of course, as you can see with this GIF of Harry Potter, without me playing it, it will just keep on repeating over and over without stop. So that's all for today's PowerPoint